In this composition, I chose to center the piece around an LED light bulb in orthographic and perspective views. The design principles and the composition's overall sense of unity mostly come from how I chose to represent the light bulb in each portion of the composition and how each portion of the composition interacts with one another. In the orthographic portion of the composition, I chose to depict the top and front view of the light bulb in an on state, such that each of the top and front views emanate warm and cool color rays separately in contrast with one another. Um, the opposing light rays represent emphasis by contrast through the complementary color rays from each bulb, symmetrical balance, and are relatively rhythmic in their distribution throughout the composition. Additionally, the light rays unify the piece through similar shapes and colors throughout the background, which even extend and interact with the perspective portion of the composition. In the perspective portion of the composition, I decided to depict the light bulb in a shattered state in order to further juxtapose the orthographic and perspective views. The dark gradient background, in addition to the shattered light bulb, contrasts against the bright background and the intact light bulbs in the orthographic perspective, which kind of creates a sense of emphasis on each of the different perspectives. Yeah. Asymmetric balance is also represented as the two sides of the composition look different in both the background colors and the content of each perspective. The 2-point perspective portion of the composition is also unified in the rest of the piece, since its shadow appears to emanate from the light source that's created by the orthographic view of the light bulbs, which makes each perspective seem like it interacts with one another.